Hi, my peepers. Welcome to Tea Time with Friday Reads, Colored Whips, and Colorin' News. So, I'm drinking out of my new teacup that I got for my birthday from Frishan. And it has Alice in Wonderland on the front, Curiouser and Curiouser on the back. And the tea came from Frishan too. And it's Alice in Wonderland, Disney Wonderland tea. It came in like an octagon shaped. And this is lemon honey chamomile. It's cute. So, yep, I haven't tried this yet. This was the last one for me to try. I've been drinking a different kind every day this week. Okay, so let's talk about some books. I had a really good reading week. I finished Breaking Without You by Carrie Ann Ryan. Where is it? It's a Fractured Connections book. And there's the cover, Breaking Without You. I do not know if it's out yet. Because I did this for a blog tour. And I got this from Inksleaner for an honest review. Gave this 5 stars. Loved it. Then I read Hot to Touch. Hold on. I'll show you the last one I read. I read Pirate's Pleasure by Lisa Kessler. This one is not out. I do not believe this is out yet. I'm doing this for a blog tour for Entangled, and I gave this a 5 star. Okay, so this I just finished this afternoon. This has to do with John Smythe, who was part of Captain Hook's team, and all the crew on that ship, and it's set in the present because they got a hold of the Holy Grail and they drank from it, and so they are immortal, so they don't die, so they live forever. And so there's another group that's been stealing all the relics, and someone is after the Pandora's box. So this was really good. I loved the fact that and it took place in Savannah, Georgia, and it talked about how it's like one of the biggest cities that has a lot of the ghost stories and all that stuff. But I liked how they talked about the ship and all the crew, and it was really, really neat. So that's why I got a 5 star, because it was way different. And then I read, and I got to that from first to read to review. And then I read, did I? No. Pirate's Pleasure, sorry, I got from Entangled. That's the one from Entangled Publishing. So let me go into my other area, and I got 2 books from first to read. These are the ones from first to read. So I read Hot to the Touch, which I need. There's not really a cover. This is it for now, by J.C. Burton. And I gave this 5 star, and this has to do with firemen. And the firemen were at a tattoo shop where there was smoke. And come to find out that 3 of the firemen, who are brothers, knew the woman when they were teenagers. They had all been on the run. They were all in like the you know, when kids are social services, and they were all in homes, and they ran away from them, and they were living on the streets. And then so it starts out with them as like 11 and 12 years old, and the main character, he took care of all the kids. Well, they went the three brothers went into a house that was abandoned to get out of the weather. So when it started out, that's how old they were. And a fireman came in and rescued the three boys and ended up adopting them. So then when they go to when they're now adults and they are all firemen, they go to this tattoo shop, and the woman in there they knew from when they lived on the streets. So they're reconciled. So then I read The Cowboy and His Baby by Jessica Clare. This is also from First to Read. And I gave this 4 stars. This was really good. The main character in this, she trains dogs for movies, and she meets the cowboy. So it goes from there. Well, while on set, she meets him in town. So I really like this. This one got a 4 stars. So even though the other 3 got 5 stars, this still was really good. I think the only reason I didn't give this a 5 star is because the cowboy had a woman from his past that he never put in her place, and he should have. And I didn't like the mother of the female main character. So that's what I read this week. So I've started another book, and right now I am charging it because I've been reading so much. And this is the readathon weekend, so I won't be doing much else but reading. But as long as it's on my Kindle, I can listen to it in color. So now I will show you my whips for this week. Let me have some more tea. So, if you watch my channel and my coloring, you know that that this month is Color in Heaven month. And so I started Steampunk Special, and this was an exclusive for this book. It's not in her other Steampunk Darlings. It was made for this. So someone asked me in my last live stream if I would color out of this and do an exclusive picture. So that's what I'm doing. Love this. And I started a picture in Mysteria as a buddy color with Adriana from the Reading with Pugs group. And this is all I've gotten done so far, just her skin. So I'm hoping to work on that this weekend while listening to books. And this is why I can never find my plastic sheets when I need them, because I keep leaving them in coloring books. Secret Garden. What am I doing in this? Oh yeah, I'm doing the straight coloring video. I didn't get one made this week, but we're doing Secret Garden. And if you remember, I'm coloring this page. Just straight coloring. There is no shading, no blending, and I'm using my Colleens. And then I started a picture in Jasmine Beckett Griffith's first book. And it's a buddy color with Lisa and Frishon. It's called Flora, and that's as far as I've gotten on that. So I'm not working on this unless they are. We decided to do every other Friday night, we're going to do a live chat and color. I think we did it for 3 hours last Friday. It was crazy. And I'm like, my phone's dying, I gotta go. And it was getting late, and I had to babysit the next day. So, coloring news. Are you ready? So, for this month on YouTube, Sammy is doing any fantasy. And as far as I know, the hashtag is hashtag Fantastical Fae and Fairy Tales. If it's different, someone let me know. I am co-hosting with Kate's Colorin' Haven and Grace's Coloring Corner, and we are coloring out of the Colorin' Heaven magazines, any of them. Just pull out any of the magazines. You don't have to color what we are. And it's hashtag Colorin' Heaven April. Color has not been doing her videos because I guess her phone broke and she doesn't have a new one. So she did have a spring into April, but because she's not doing videos, she's probably not doing her color lawn. I am not sure if she's doing it on Instagram. If she is, it's Color Spring into April. I have not checked Instagram on that. Color with Faithful Girl 1978 is doing a picture of Christine Cairns. If you're in the group, you can get a discount on the picture, which I did. I just have not started it yet. Lori's Colorin' Hangout is any picture with an angel. And that is hashtag Angelic April. Bibliophile Colorist and Deb the Modernist Colorist is doing Easter, and I forgot what their hashtag is. I don't have that written down, so you will have to check that out. Samantha Marie Oswald and Nick and Tina Colors and Collages are co-hosting, doing hashtag Magical April, and they're coloring out of Magical Jungle. And yes, I do want to do a picture because I love that book. I also plan on doing an Easter picture this week and the other ones. I need to get busy. The Modernist Colorist is also co-hosting with Color Creatively, and they are doing Kirby Rosanis, and that's hashtag Dandymorphia. So I might do that. Lavella's Colorin', and I don't have who she's doing this with. She's doing it with another colorist, and I don't. Oh, that's why. And I don't have. I can't remember who she's doing this with. It's a whole year challenge, and it's called hashtag Color Your Hoard. Look up Lavella's Coloring channel. There's rules for the challenge. So mostly the rule is pull out the books that you do not have a finish in. You can have a WIP in it, but not a finish. You cannot count that WIP until it is finished. So what you're going to do is make a list of every coloring book you have not colored in. Give it a number. Do number generator to pick the coloring book to finish a picture in. So if you don't have a WIP in it, then just start any picture. And that's hashtag Color Your Hoard. I have my list. What I do with my list. You guys are going to laugh at me. So, my list. I have 132 books that I have not colored in yet. I can't say that. Some of these I started, I have not finished. I am going to make, I'm thinking this is okay, and Lavella can tell me if I'm wrong. I do have a couple of these to do as buddy colors, so I'm not doing a number generator, but I'm still going to count them because I haven't colored in them yet. So, yeah, I'm still going to count them. I'm just not doing a number generator on those. Color Creatively and A Colorful Life from the 11th through the 13th. They are doing a Color Your Way and Tenderful Enchantments by Clara Markova. On Facebook for this month, Hannah Lynn's Whimsical Adult Colorin' this week is Wonderland White Rabbit from the Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls. Adult Coloring on a Budget. Pick a book with 25 plus pages. No pocket-sized books, no mini books, no calendars. Go see the rules on the channel. I think you're supposed, I can't remember if that's a yearly one. I can't remember. I didn't write the whole thing down like I was supposed to. Nia's Craft Corner Community Coloring from April 7th through the 21st. Pick a favorite image, post and tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Secret Garden Gallery Tuesdays, sleep tight. Find a picture of someone or an animal or fantasy character who is sleeping. Hannah Carlson's Coloring Club from April 16th through April 30th is faces, feathers, and furs. So any picture of Hannah's that has a face, feather, or fur in it. Christine Karen Coloring Collection Fan Group. Patreon Palooza has Go Fly a Kite. So there's a special picture, I guess, in her Patreon. And then Benny's Rainbow Family Event. If you remember Benny's coloring book that she has out. You're supposed to color them, I guess, in rainbow colors. I don't know. You'll have to look at the group. Sorry. I didn't write down all the rules. Linda Ravenscroft's coloring group from April 1st to the 15th is to color one of her pictures in vintage Easter colors. Johanna Basford, Your Pages, is called Gail's Snail Pace Color-A-Lon. For slow colorists, pull out a whip and just color on it. There is also from April 5th through the 19th, Helen's Flower Color-A-Lon is Color-A-Lon of flowers. May on YouTube, Sammy is doing Hannah Lynn pictures from any book or VIP images, and the last I knew it was hashtag the Hannah Lynn Alon Take 2. The Bibliophile Colorist is halfway to Halloween, and that is hashtag Biblio Halloween in May. I am co-hosting with Color Creatively and Grace's Coloring Corner, and we are doing any picture of Tomislav Tomic, and that is hashtag Tomislav May. If Coloraroo has her phone back, she'll be doing videos, and that's the hashtag Coloraroo Mermaid, and it's mermen or mermaids. Coloring Chats and Cats with Michelle is co-hosting with Relaxing Coloring Northwest, and they are doing Marjorie Sarnat, and it's hashtag Marjorie May 2019. Kate's Coloring Haven is co-hosting with Nia's Craft Corner, and that's hashtag Maymorphia, and they're coloring out of anything by Kirby Rosanis. Lori's Coloring Hangout is hashtag Disney Princesses. So, Disney Princesses. Color with Donna is co-hosting with Lisa's Coloring Corner, and it's hashtag Spark or All Dover, and it's hashtag Dive into Dover Spark. Grace's Coloring Corner is co-hosting with Color Creatively, and they are doing Hannah Lynn. So I don't know if they're doing Hannah Lynn along with my Tomislav Tomic. I guess I should ask. And I don't have anything on Facebook yet for May because they don't put up anything till May starts. So that is all I have for you, my lovelies. Yeah, so this weekend, when I have a chance, I will update my blog. I don't think I got to it yet last weekend. And that is it, my peepers. Thank you for watching. And have some tea. It'll keep you warm. Bye.